Welcome! Today I'm going to show you how to make iced coffee. Very simple, quick and simple. So not many people will have an espresso machine at home, nor will they have time to use mocha pot, an AeroPress or drip. The easiest way for me, and which is also quite delicious, is to make your iced coffee using good old French press. To be honest, this is so much easier than any of those methods, and it is perfectly fine. So today is quick and simple iced coffee. Before we continue, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you click that button. Also click that notification bell to make sure that you are notified every time I post recipes, tips and tricks on this channel for coffee, tea, and of course matcha. Who doesn't love iced coffee? Well, in this part of the world where the weather is always hot, iced coffee is very popular. Sometimes I am quite disappointed when everyone wants iced coffee and I cannot practice my latte art. So, you know what they say in Thailand, iced coffee kills baristas. It's just so easy to make. So what I'm going to show you today will be a very quick and easy way to make two classic iced coffee drinks using very simple ingredients. I'm going to use Thai coffee. You can use any coffee of choice. You can use the same recipe that I'm going to show you here today to make your favorite coffee drinks using your favorite coffee blends. Thai coffee, brown sugar, sweetened condensed milk, and I'm going to use evaporated milk. Very easy. For the equipment, all we need will be our French press. We need some measuring cups, we need some measuring spoons, just to make sure that you follow the recipes that I showed you here today. And I'm going to make them in 500 ml cup sizes or 16 ounces. So for those with cafes, you can use this recipe to sell iced coffee in your shops. I'm also going to use my shot glass here, which is perfect shot. That means the calibration is exactly 15, 30, 45 and 60 ml. So if you haven't yet got one of these, make sure you order from Chow. Details in the description box below. We are going to start with the first drink, which is just simple black coffee, or what we call in Thailand, Oliang. So I also need a kettle. So I have here a kettle, which is just useful to make my hot water. I'm going to need, for my 16-ounce cup, the recipe would be to use 2 tablespoons of this coarse ground coffee. French press here, 1, 2, and then into this I am going to add 200 milliliters. Now if you don't have a scale, you can use the measuring cup. So I'm going to need 200 milliliters. Okay, and then pour into your French press. And you can either stir this or just leave it. I'm just going to swirl it. I'm going to put the lid on, but do not push the plunger just yet. And I'm going to time this. So I'm going to wait for about 5 minutes, not too long, because if it's too long, your coffee will be cold. But if you're making ice, that's perfectly fine. Time is up, so I am now going to find out how much is the yield. With French press, you don't really need to push the plunger all the way down. You can simply pour out of the French press without pushing the plunger down, making it a little bit more concentrated. So I'm aiming to get about 120 to about 150 of concentrated brew. There you go, I got 145. That's about right, that's all I need here. So this one, all I need to do here is to simply add brown sugar. Now, if you are from Thailand, you would understand that we use a lot of brown sugar here. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. It's on the sweet side, but because the coffee is quite strong. If you prefer it without any sweetener at all, you can skip the brown sugar. So now I'm going to stir, and this is ready to be served black or Oliang cup. So I've got here 16 ounces ice into my cup. Again, if you're from Thailand, you understand that the more ice, the better. And in fact, if you serve it with less ice, you will be getting a lot of raised eyebrows. Okay? So that's a very concentrated cafe Oliang or black coffee. And it is done. Very easy, very quick. Oliang or black coffee. 1 drink down, let's go to our second drink. For the second drink, the process is the same. So I'm going to use my French press. I have already prepared it here. So the same 2 tablespoons of my ground coffee, coarse ground coffee, 200 ml of water, and 10 minutes to brew. And now I have my brewed coffee here. For the Café Yen or Thai coffee with milk, we are going to need sweetened condensed milk and also evaporated milk. And this is really my milk syrup, but because I'm going to make only 1 cup, I'm going to make this here. So I'm going to add 40 ml of my sweetened condensed milk. So that's 2/3 of the total amount. That's 40 ml. This is the sweeter version. You can adjust according to your own taste preferences. So now I'm going to add 20 ml of my evaporated milk. So what I'm aiming for here is to get 60 ml or 2 ounces of milk. Very little milk and more coffee. So this is the milk that I'm going to use for my Café Yen. So I'm going to find out the yield. I am aiming for about 150 to 200. Okay, so this one is a little bit more. It's about 180. That is perfectly fine. So instead of using brown sugar, I'm going to use my combination of sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk here. And now I'm going to assemble the drink into my 16 ounces cup. Okay, into the cup. The more ice, the better. Okay, now let me just make sure I don't make a mess here. And I'm going to pour my brewed coffee into the cup of ice. The process is the same if you're going to use cold brew, but instead of using hot water to brew your tea or your coffee, you can use cold water and leave it overnight. Okay, now to pour my sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk, and you get that marble effect, looking really good. And to make sure that it is cold, you can stir before you serve, and the customer, all they have to do is to just sip straight from the cup. They don't have to stir it. Now the color is absolutely gorgeous here. It looks very tempting, and we'll find out the taste in a bit. So 2 very quick and simple iced coffee using good old French press. It's time for the moment of truth. Is it better than pour over the Thai traditional way, or is it better than even drip? But drip filter coffee is also time consuming. This is so quick and simple. You can leave it in the French press, do whatever, you have your shower, come back, because this is ice, so it can be as strong as you'd like it to be, okay? That is so refreshing. It's almost like cold brew, except it is a lot faster. This is perfect. So now let's try the one with milk. The Thai coffee is a little bit a combination of a lot of things. It tastes almost like very, very chocolatey, and a lot of other things that I cannot really comprehend. So it's almost, there's vanilla, there's cinnamon, there's coffee for sure, but this is the strong Robusta blend of coffee. So let's find out how it tastes like with milk. Wow, that is delicious. And the color is perfect. There you go, iced coffee, black and latte or with milk, using good old French press, any coffee of your choice. If you have any questions at all about any of these recipes or the methods and the way that I've prepared it here today, do let me know in the comment below. I'll see you again for more of these tips and tricks and video tutorials. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.